DETV News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Tonight, students stage a walkout at a Middletown high school. Plus, UD police are investigating a hate crime, and Milford police arrest a man that they say delivered threatening notes. Those stories and much more coming up tonight on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to DETV News. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Here's what's making headlines across the first state. Students at St. George's Technical High School in Middletown staged a walkout on Monday. The students were protesting what they say is the lenient disciplinary action taken against two white students in the wake of a racial incident. In this incident, a male student was reportedly seen in a social media post donning blackface in a Halloween photo, which became public just before the students went on spring break. Some students were upset that the male student only received a 2-day suspension. Student leaders say this is not the first incident involving this male student. Officials with the school district issued a statement in wake of the walkout. That statement said in part, quote, approximately 25 to 30% of the student body participated in a safe, respectful demonstration of their right to peacefully assemble. Members of the faculty and staff were present at all times, along with representatives from the district administration, to ensure student safety and to listen to their concerns, end quote. A district spokeswoman said the district cannot discuss specific student disciplinary actions. And there was more student upset at Newark High School Tuesday afternoon when more than a dozen students were involved in a series of fights. Newark police were called to the school shortly before 1 p.m. to help stop a fight that involved more than 15 students. Multiple officers responded and 6 students, 3 boys and 3 girls, were charged with disorderly conduct. Another fight broke out at dismissal when one girl attempted to pepper spray another, according to police. An officer was hit with the spray and the girl received several charges. Police are continuing to investigate and they do expect more arrests to follow. All students were released to parents with an order to appear in family court. That's going to be at a later date. School officials sent a message to parents informing them of the fights. Police said none of the students suffered injuries. And a fire in Sussex County is under investigation today as suspicious, says the Indian River Volunteer Fire Company. Indian River Volunteer Fire Company was alerted at approximately 4 in the afternoon on Tuesday for a field fire in the Enchanted Acres development that's off Long Neck Road in Millsboro. Officials say that an estimated 50 by 50 foot wooded area and brush was on fire. Indian River officials say it appeared that numerous mattresses and other household debris were involved in the fire, as well as surrounding leaves and vegetation. Officials say that the origin of the fire is believed to be suspicious. Delaware State Fire Marshal's office is investigating this incident. Well, it looks like the Big Macs are headed back to Concord Pike in North Wilmington. A public meeting is set for this Thursday, April 11th at 6 p.m. at the Tallyville Fire Company on plans to rebuild the Concord Pike McDonald's destroyed by fire earlier this year. A 3-parcel rebuild site will be proposed that allows for better stacking of the drive-through traffic, which frequently spilled out onto Route 202. The Delaware State Fire Marshal's office determined the fire started in a rooftop heating unit. The building had no sprinklers, and the damage was estimated at $1 million. And 4 beach towns have banded together to form a police accountability committee. Dewey Beach, South Bethany, Fenwick Island, and Ocean View have created the committee, which will get an insider's view of the department and make recommendations on police matters, such as policies and training programs. The committee will also oversee allegations of misconduct. The committee is required by House Bill 206, which was passed last year and has specific membership requirements, including a religious leader from the community and a community member directly impacted by the criminal justice system. The first committee meeting is scheduled for April 24th at 10 a.m. That's going to be at the Ocean View Police Department. And police at the University of Delaware are investigating what they are calling a hate crime. Officials announced Tuesday that unknown individuals removed an Israeli flag display from the campus green and put it in a trash can. University police did not say exactly when this incident occurred. And state police are investigating an armed robbery at the Kohl's store on Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington. Tuesday, shortly after 11:30 a.m., authorities say a female who was previously recognized by store employees for shoplifting threatened an employee with a gun when she was confronted. Well, after the confrontation, she reportedly came back into the store, stole several more items, and then fled the scene. Police were unable to locate her, but she's described as a thin-built black woman dressed in a brown Gap shirt and green leggings. Authorities have not yet revealed any surveillance footage or videos of the suspect. And Milford police have arrested a man in connection to a Milford high school lockdown in March, and he's already been released. Police say 59-year-old Thomas Caffrey was arrested at his home Monday on 4 charges of harassment. Caffrey was a former Milford School District employee. School officials linked the man to what they are called credible threats that were made against the school district. Out of caution, schools were placed on limited lockdown one day, and classes were canceled system-wide on another day. Caffrey was released on a $4,000 secured bail and is ordered to have no contact with the school district. And in an effort to reshape its public safety landscape, Sussex County has named its first ever public safety director. The county says Robert Murray Jr. has been promoted from Director of Emergency Medical Services to this new position. The appointment comes amid plans to reorganize the county's 911 operations, emergency management, and paramedic programs into a new Department of Public Safety by July 1st. The county says its decision to consolidate the public safety services under one unified management structure aims to align Sussex County with national standards. And staying in Sussex, Rehoboth City Commissioners have selected Taylor Tedder, Boulder City, Nevada's manager, as the new city manager in Rehoboth, effective May 15th. Tedder, a Kansas City area native, has experience in Derby and Leavenworth, Kansas. He currently resides in Boulder City, home to the Hoover Dam, and serves as an adjunct professor at Wichita State University. Tedder aims to engage with Rehoboth's community and implement innovative strategies. Rehoboth's 2023 budget is $35.7 million, with Tedder replacing Lawrence Christian. Sharon Lynn previously held the position for nearly a decade. And before we leave it tonight, Newcastle County EMS has added 17 new medics. The 5th paramedic recruit class at the University of Delaware Star campus held its graduation ceremonies Monday evening. The class completed a year of training at the Good Fellowship Ambulance and EMS Training Institute in Westchester, Pennsylvania. 6 of the graduates have prior EMS experience, and 4 of them are military veterans. They will now operate with field training officers at paramedic stations across Newcastle County. Officials said the 5th recruit class will help bolster staff as the division looks to expand service. The county will begin training 13 new recruits for its 6th paramedic recruit class in May. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of DETV News. Be sure to follow us across your favorite social media platforms. And for a look at what's happening all around the state of Delaware, head to our website. That's detvch.com. With tonight's news, I'm Matt Ford. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. We don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the 2nd most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and Nurse Navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.